If you would always live valiant and worthy and true, and that every man should hold you for a man of worth, and win God to yourself and the folk on earth, be loyal and fine and valorous through and through, for I believe it pleases God above. A loyal man, the world itself takes joy thereof, and you are worth more if loyal and full of good, for loyalty in a man all goodness holds as it should. Be always pleasing and amorous and greet, if you can first, and with fair salutings art according to duty, giving honor to each part, according as is reason, as is meet, and to him to whom is fitting, as we say. For if one too courtly men say, he chatters away. All too much is too much, and who does too much of his own, the too much is not fitting, and the too little is overthrown. Never for a great loss shall you be care-ridden and low, nor for great good shall you hold yourself too joyous, but will to do your deeds wisely, without destroy us, and do them such that I'll hold them for good as they go. Your enemies appease you with gentle speech, but from their deeds let terror each one teach. Pardon lightly a light deed when it befalls, and for the grievous deed have fierce mercy in your calls. Do not promise if you will not make your gifts indeed, nor ask for great gifts wholly without measure sway. You shall serve well like a wise servant, as they say, and spend according to your power as is agreed. Let false counsels displease you, and your heart have pity on the poor in every part. To your friend be worth when you have anything at all, for so may he do to you if such a case they fall. Toward your friend do not show yourself too full of wrath, if of all your ills he blames you and reproves, for he loves you well, who often chastens and moves, and he to whom your failings are pleasing in his path has no true love for you, as we know. Before you need him, put your friend to the proof, and so, and do not be quick to boast of loving's part, unless it please him first, the love of your own heart. To the pleasing man do not show yourself wrathful and low, nor to the wrathful glad and joyous in his face, and let the flatterer not find you light of faith in any case, nor the poor man find you too miserly, nor too pitiful in woe, nor the wicked of good seeming in their way, nor let a covetous man draw out your heart's clear ray, nor let a wise man find you foolish, nor for any fee the foolish wise, nor the balls of good faith, as we see. Humility be pleasing to you, I say, let